Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And not much happening on the returns. He'll get this to about the 23. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, this defense for the Giants, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Well, this defense for the Giants, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Pushes him over. Oh, a second dosage. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A give. This is Chubb. Well, this defense for the Giants, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Well, this defense for the Giants, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Flush to his right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Antonio Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down thrown. It's knocked away and incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. And off comes to Chubb. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
How about his performance last week? Over 200 yards. I think his decisiveness. One cut, and he goes. That's what's really made him pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week, easily honored with NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I would have voted for him.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Herbert. And that is incomplete. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Nick Chubb stops short, and the Giants are going to get the football back.
Brandon, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Got some room. Finally taken down at the 36-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so they can gallop through it. But
good shit. You saved my ass. Let's go. It's a gun right here.
And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9.
I got an LMG too. I ain't got no plates.
Lawrence. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Oh, some plates right here. Hold on.
Jackson picks it. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all.
Oh, fuck.
He did not do in their victory last
It's the nigga right here.
No interceptions in that game.
Oh, fuck. Damn.
Advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Hey, it's 3 people left. See, they bought somebody back too. They coming. They right behind you. Pull your LMG out. Yeah, or you should have kept the LMG. No, they but.
And it's good to make it 14-0. Cano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now Lawrence. Wide open, Gronkowski. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Quickly into the hands of Patterson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He wipes out the penalty yardage with a good run to get it back to 2nd and 7. Here's Lawrence. He's got it to Hilton. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Hilton's first catch, good for a first down. They run with Patterson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. 2nd and 14. Now Lawrence to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. Touchdown Giants. Rob Gronkowski. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. But a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. They'll roll him out right. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. LaShawn Sims with the INT. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Lawrence will throw. Touchdown! That's caught. Will Fuller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Get a load out.
Ball to 26, second and 7.
Hey, buy some plates, bro. I ain't got no plates.
They give the Chubb out of the gun.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And he's got some space here.
Buy some plates, Malik.
And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. Great run there, but it looked like they were going to have it. For
Damn, I only get 2?
He was able to push through. They didn't wrap up defensively.
No, they didn't. All credit to the runner for making it happen, breaking through some contact and going a long way. But the defensive guys, when they watch this on tape, they're not going to be real happy with themselves.
Oh, loadout. I'm going to get my shark attack. I'm going to keep the peel out.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
The bounty.
Inside the 15-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. B.J. Goodson there on the tackle.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets
they playing.
Down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Gano's kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So a nice kick there as they're able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He's picked off at his own 46. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Who killed you?
On second and very short, Herbert flushed out right, and he'll just get rid of it.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on the second leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll run for it.
Stay alive, Malik.
And inside the 20 before he's brought
Oh, yeah. Flashback.
With just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. We'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments.
Somebody dropping in on the roof.
And Gano's kick is right through. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Okay.
Hey, who got some sniper bullets?
A one-touchdown game here as we get set to
I got one bullet in my sniper.
the second half. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway.
Right here.
Second half.
Right here to the left, yeah.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
It's all niggas over here to the left.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're
Bro, give me some sniper bullets, somebody. I got 0.
Adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half? There goes Melvin Gordon.
Right on.
He's at the 30, 20,
You don't want nothing.
and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. So Melvin Gordon, he has been a 1,000-yard rusher in this league. Known more for getting the tough yards, but he breaks off a big one there. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third.
Somebody dropping on the roof.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be.
Oh, we got to go back that way. So I'm going to keep.
They need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Tyrann Mathieu, the All-Pro, up to make the stop.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Gonna let one fly for Robbins, and he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. 33 yards that time.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline.
Niggas right here.
More difficult throws for a quarterback, and he put it right where it needed to be.
And maybe a measure of revenge.
Fuck.
Here. He's had his way in this one, but this time they
Good shit, y'all. Good shit.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Here's a throw to his running back.
He's going crazy.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Nick Chubb saw his role kind of diminish in the passing game last
All
year.
right.
Receptions went down from 36 to just 16, but let's be fair about this. He missed some time.
He's
in the
going
knee
crazy on
injury,
that
and
thing.
he also had Kareem Hunt in the backfield, who absorbed a lot of catches along the way. He's more than capable of adding to their passing game.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker. CJ
What's the score? Y'all streaming it?
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he gets it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation.
You streaming it?
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. They'll get this halfway home.
Who got the link?
To the 4 on a gain of 4.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
You want two.
Somebody send me the link.
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back. Just let me know in advance. I'm finna go eat too.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd and 9, Herbert. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 32 on the play.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice gain. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
15's the mic. 15's the mic. I got 15. Achilles trash. Let's go.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Man open is Robinson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. Now it's Herbert. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Steps away to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Justin Herbert with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Gano the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 2nd and 13. Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. It's Patterson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
On first down, Patterson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A really good pickup of 28 yards. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Good niggas.
Back to the ground now with Gordon. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
On 2nd down and 4, Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alexander Johnson. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Herbert off of play action. He'll buy some time right. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Ahead of the chains now.
She stuck her tongue out and said, "Oh."
Kitty, karaoke! That was karaoke!
And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 153 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Hey, Daddy, don't feel bad. Same thing happened to me and Devin. Devin, I came all the way back on Devin. Devin gave me about 2 points.
You better start acting good.
With a chance to win.
Hey, Daddy, you came a long way, man.
And now with 4 seconds left.
Well, you need to be nice. You need to be nice.
After this week, after this week, we didn't took a veto. Everybody said they want 7-minute quarters, no accelerated clock.
The 12-year veteran knocks it right through.
Oh, 7 minutes.
Well, you better be on your best behavior and start acting
So
good.
this one will end in a
Yeah, well, but they wanted to try the 7.
and they were spurred on by a
Good game, yeah. We've been having some battles with.
as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to get you shut out for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger.
Rich trying to get in too.
To take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing little.
Yeah, these been some close games, Fletch. Everybody done had close games.
Closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Cowboys, they move back.
No, I'm not even watching it right now, bro. I was watching them niggas play.
On the year. And they will hit the road next
I was watching
week
Dub and them play. I'm finna cut it on now.
Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll fall to 1-4 with
Yeah, it was a battle. I saw Gronk and Brady back. Yeah, that 18 not that 18. That they got a team. He got some players, man. He ain't trying to take off, run every play with Trevor Lawrence. You know he. Hey, who got cable? I need to steal somebody's login. 'Cause I'm not paying for cable. Oh, you got your stuff back?